What's up, folks? Looking for lunkers, back out here with you, about to hit the water. Today we're here at Fate Sanders Recreation Area. We're about to ease on up to Weekly Lane Bridge right here and see if we can't catch us a few little bluegill. Then we're going to use them bluegill to cut up and see if we can't catch us a nice catfish. I got the live well filled up, juiced up, cooled down, ready to hold them. So I don't want to keep but one, but I would like to keep one. I'd like to keep me a good one. Get back here, try to get this bad boy fired up. It's been a couple of weeks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna catch some bluegills with a little 1/64 ounce trout magnet and a gulp minnow. We're gonna cut them bluegill up, like I said, and we're gonna throw them on the Santee rig, and we're gonna drift that Santee rig for some catfish. Hopefully a big old flathead. Let me show you what we're gonna do here. Alright, pull my bait out. I guess I can go ahead and take my little hook box out. We'll use these guys right here. This is black shad gulp. Alright. Put that back in there. We need to put some water in this guy. I know, rinse her out. A wasp nest in there. That's good. That right there is just for the bait. That's for the little bluegill. We catch them. Oh, there he is. That's a pretty nice fish, feels like. I'm sure he feels bigger than what he is. Oh no, that's an eater. I don't know if I want to put him in the bait bucket or put him in the food bucket. Alright. Yeah, I'd eat that guy right there. Yeah, that guy I just caught right there, he's too big. He's an eater. If I could catch a mess of those, I'd take them home, clean them up. There's a snag. Hopefully we can get it undone. Oh, old fish got us undone. Gotta love that, y'all. When the bluegill unsnag you. Out of the handful of casts I've made, I bet I done put this in front of 500 different bluegill. Look here. That's a little bass right there. You ain't on the menu, buddy. Little girl. She's fat. Look there. Look how fat that little guy is. Go make some more little bass. There he is. That feels like bait. Oh yeah. Well, there. That's perfect bait size right there now. That's what you're looking for. That's what you're looking for. There's a little guy. I got this little trout magnet tied on here with a loop knot, because that's the only way to fish them. If you're fishing with a trout magnet and you ain't using a loop knot, you ain't doing it right. I hate to be so matter of fact about it, but it's true. Swear to God, that's true. And what old Donnie Baker used to say. Swear to God, that's true. Got up about 4.5 foot of water. Look here. Well, this guy's in a hurry. What do we got here? Another. He ain't real big. He'd make a bite. I'll tell you what, old Percy pretty sweet. The waves never stop. Quiet. Well, we're to hook into a good one. Boy, it would be an epic battle, I can tell you that. For sure. This 4-pound line. What we got here? I think we got him right there, yo. Yep, I think we got him right there. Get the net out if he don't break us off. It's not a big one. I told you he'd put it on us now. We're gonna have to let him. We're gonna have to let him decide when he wants to come up. Oh yeah, he's not a very big one. Like I say, that 4-pound line, a loop knot. I just got a glimpse of him. He'd be a good eating one, but it ain't the one I'm looking for. We might put him in the box just for shits and giggles. Wait till we get him up here and take a look at him. Oh, there he is. And I think we're just gonna turn that in the back, y'all. He ain't worth my trouble cleaning. And he's full of eggs. Come here, girl. You don't see that? You don't see that old fat belly right there? I hear you. Calm down. I'm after you, mama. Look here. Easy, easy. Don't you go flipping around on me. Yeah, he ain't. Now that's a good eating size catfish right there now. Very good eating size catfish. But it's not the size I'm after. I'm after the big ones so I can chunk them up. Make some nice big chunks. But that is nice. It is a nice channel cat. Listen to him. Talk to the camera. She's saying, let me go. Let me go. Let me go, homie. Let me go. Alright. Well, now, if catching catfish was my only goal, I just accomplished that. Alright, let's flip the script right here. Turn this bad boy around. There's a TV, y'all. Whoa! Only on the Percyest of priests. There he is. Didn't think he was going to take it. Starting to wonder about him. That's a pretty good one to have been hitting the way it was. Now, what'd you swallow that hook for? Alright, y'all. Let me show you what we got here before I go any farther. We got a barrel swivel tied on to, oh, this is some old braid, folks. I bet this braid is 5 years old. I think it's 65-pound test. I just tied this knot last night, though. I did retie the knot. This is a 3/4 ounce dragon weight. Now you can make these, and I got some pencil styles that I've made my own. You can make those out of paracord and split shot, you know, if you match the sizes up right. We got that to a demon rattle, I think they called it. Can't remember what it's called exactly, but it's just a little rattle that, as it's going through the water column, you know, depending on how fast you're going, at helicopters right there on your line and causes a little noise. Here we have a cigar float. It's a 2-inch cigar float, and it's pegged just low enough that the hook will dangle down below it. Okay, that's where you want your float. Because you don't want a fish to hit it. You don't want to have the possibility of that float fouling up your hook, and generally it won't. That's about what you want, just enough for it to hang down below it. All right, and what that's called is a Santee rig. Now you can chunk this puppy out, and I'm saying it doesn't get snagged, but it's very snag resistant. All right, that knot right there is, well, I've heard it called the shark knot. I've heard it called the double shindo. Oh, I don't know what all I've heard it called, but the way it's tied, it is a standard clinch knot. Not an improved clinch knot, just a standard clinch knot. But the line is run through the hook eye twice. So it's a doubled over clinch knot, okay? And then up here, the hook's tied with a snail knot, because why would you tie anything other knot to that hook? That's 25-pound test leader too, by the way. 25-pound test mono from Walmart bottom shelf. You know what I'm saying? All right, here's what we're gonna do. First, I gotta get my cut board out. I gotta get out my board. I gotta get out old Adam here. Oh boy, I had Adam out earlier. I should have kept it out. All right, I'm gonna get me one of these gillies. I'm gonna have to get up. That's what I'm gonna have to get. Get up, get this net. Come here, little guy. There's a few. You want to go, don't you? All right, buddy. Come on. Get in there. Thank you for your sacrifice. That's a good sized piece of bait right there, y'all. I almost hate to cut it out. I think I want to just put it on there live. Put that whole thing on there. Maybe gut him. Cut his tail off. And I'll just cut his, nah, I don't want to cut his tail off. That's about right, just minus the head. Make a good butterfly is what it would make. Let's see if we can't butterfly this guy. Now to butterfly a little bluegill like this, I'm going to put it in his vent hole down there, okay? And then I'm going to come all the way out his chin right up here. I'm going to try to get my knife to poke through there without stabbing myself. There we go, just like that. All the way up to them gills. Then I'm gonna run it all the way down to his tail as well. I'm gonna turn my knife around, put it in, find those ribs, find his backbone. And I'm gonna go all the way through. I'm gonna fillet this boy right here. See that? I basically just folded him open on that side. I'm gonna do the same thing over here, y'all. I'm gonna start up here at the top of his fin, find his backbone, or try not to hit his backbone if you can. He'll live longer, and the longer he lives, the more fish he's gonna attract. Now let's see how we're gonna hook this boy up. I'm gonna hook him right in front of that fin. And get him deep too in the meat. I want to get on the head side of that cut where he's not been cut. Alright. Like that. Alright, so split his belly open. I split him down both sides of his backbone, is what I did. And I'm gonna get back here and rinse my hands off. Look, he's still flopping around. He will. He's gonna keep a little life in him for a while now. Old Briard needs a good cleaning. Needs fresh line on him, boys. I tell you what, this line is old, but it's good line now. I tell you what, it is good line. Let that sink on down right there a little bit. But now that weight right there, it'll drag behind you. It'll drag behind you through a lot of stuff. It will get snagged in a rock here and there, but usually you'll pull it out. Before you can get a hold to your rod and get it out of the rod holder, it snaps out. That's probably about right. Checker drag. Yeah, feels good. The trick to fishing the Santee rig is putting the boat in the right spot. Alright. Right now the boat's not in the right spot. Maybe I should have just went ahead and rigged that catfish rod up as soon as I caught bait. Them big old flathead now, they're gonna be around the bait. Look at that, y'all. Look at that fish out there just paddling. I don't know what's wrong with it. There he is. A little old bass. Look at this guy, folks. Y'all see this? There it goes. Little old guy. Come here, little guy. I won't get you in my net. That's for the catfish. Settle down. Flip them or lip them, y'all. And I don't want to lip a guy that little on that rod right there. It's a good rod, but I don't like lipping fish on it. Get it back in there. And get that old bass slime all over my net. All over my catfish net. But tonight might be that night, y'all, to catch that 30-pounder. That's another good eater right there. I mean, he ain't big, but if you was looking to eat bluegill, he'd make a chunk. Something got it, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw that takedown or not. Well, something had it. Oh, it was sure enough after it, boys. I didn't get a good hook set on it. Chewed it up too, son. Look at that. Dang. That was a sure enough good one right there, boy. It chewed that piece of bait up. I wish I had another one that same size. Right here is good, too. I might as well put them both out, I guess. Even though this hook is dull. Being dull might not have been the problem. It might have just fouled up. I think we're alone now. Clicking of my drag is the only sound. I think I'm alone now. We got us one, y'all. Of course, you missed the takedown. I've been sitting out here talking to myself, apparently. Thought I was talking to y'all. Looks like we got us a good one right here now. Oh. This may be the eater I've been after. Easy does it now. Gonna have to get down here, yo. Putting it on me. Putting it on me now. Yeah, that's a good one right there. But that's the one that's been hitting at me. Yeah, that's the fish I've been looking for right there, yo. That's good eater. That'll make some good chunks. Easy does it now. Oh, look at that. Oh. Come on. Here now. Look at that. Well, you can't even see it. And y'all can't even see him. He's so big. Over here. Oh, yeah. That's about a 5-pounder. 4 or 5 pounds. We'll put him in here in this chilled G juice. Good oxygen. About 10 degrees cooler. Oh, yeah. I don't want him getting tangled up in that rope, though. Let's cut that rope off. Yeah, that's a good eater right there now. We're gonna keep fishing for a little while and we may upgrade. But That right there, that's what I was talking about. I just want one good fish. Now I'm gonna stay and fish a while longer. May upgrade. I ain't gonna take more than that home. But I would take a little bit bigger one. See, I don't want them little fillets now. I want chunks. I want to fillet that thing off of the carcass and then cut it up into nice big healthy chunks. You need a big fish for that. If I wanted just little old catfish fillets, I'd either go to Kroger's, or probably what I'd actually do, go to Slick Pig, get them to already cook it. They got some good catfish fillets. That ain't what I want. I want chunks. And that's what that guy right there is. We're gonna keep one. May not be that one. I actually want a flathead. Much rather have flathead as a channel. But I'll take a channel. Well, here we might have another one right here, y'all. Getting excited now is what it is. Come on now. And got up in something over here. Heck, damn it. And knot right there is over a year old, y'all. That's the same hook, knot, leader, everything that was on that rod last year when I was catfishing. Tell you what we'll do. On the way back to the snag, go ahead and drop this guy down. Try to. Oh shit, that's not a snag. That's a fish. What? I thought I was snagged, yo. I don't know where that guy came from. Goodness gravy. I don't know if he just hit it when I started reeling it or what. I could have swore I was snagged. Well, I was snagged. He must have took me off of that snag. Well, he's putting it on me too. It's another good one. We can get him in. We made an upgrade right here. And get a very good view. This guy. He's tired now. Another one over there hitting. He doesn't like the idea of going in that net. I don't blame you, but goodness gracious, holy cow. That guy is heavy. another big old channel. Line all wrapped up in his fins. Look at you. You just got that line. Got that mess all over you. And we may want to put this one back and keep that one. I think we do. Look here. Settle down now. Goodness gracious. Here. Well, you know what? I think we're going to keep this one. Goodness gracious, boy, that's a nice big old channel. That's a good eating fish right there. I ought to keep both of them. Be enough catfish to do me for a while. Yeah, why not? Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Two good big old catfish now. Two big old channels. Maybe and the sun ain't down yet. Maybe I should just go on and call that a day. Get home, get those guys cleaned up. Get in bed at a decent hour. Actually, not a bad idea, y'all. Not a bad idea at all. Wish I'd have got better footage. But it is what it is. I feel like I accomplished my goal. I didn't catch a 30-pounder. I didn't get to go fish where I wanted to. And I'm about to call it a night early. Now, if I stayed here for a few more hours, there ain't no telling what I might catch. And again, that might be the only two in here. But I feel like they move through this area. They move up here. They spawn and whatnot. Like I said before, I ain't trying to catch them all. Trying to catch a whole mess, but that right there is a mess. Two big old 5-pound catfish. I got a little work ahead of me to get those cleaned up. I hate to kill them, to tell you the truth, but I have been wanting me some good catfish. So I think I'm going to do it. I'll invite the kids over. They might want to come over for a fish fry. Those two fish right there be more than enough to feed my whole family. Catfish nuggets, son. That's what I'm talking about right there. Chunks. Oh yeah.